Age difference between couples, does it really affect your marriage? Hi friends, welcome to Marriage Realities, a comprehensive relationship channel. Today's video is all about whether age difference between couples could affect their marriage. There have always been different views about whether age difference could impact your relationship with your spouse. Many a time, you too must have thought about this most important aspect of marriage. Most of you feel that age is all about the different stages of your life, isn't it? Yes, it is true. You undergo different stages in your life according to your age. Your childhood, your adolescence, your youth, your middle age, and finally your old age are all decided by your age factor. Such defining of different stages of your life is just a biological factor. But the particular phase of your age does play a decisive mental role in your character. Are you confused about what I'm implying? Let me explain. As you pass through various phases of your age, you undergo many mental and physical changes. It is these mental and physical changes of your age that play a crucial part in your married life. You'll be stunned to know the important role your age plays in your married life. This video will be debating about the right age difference between you and your spouse. It will also highlight how huge age difference could affect your relationship. And we'll also be discussing whether your age can survive if there's a big age difference between you and your spouse. When you're in love with your spouse, you do not think that age would have any part to play in your married life. When you love a person, you want to spend the rest of your life with him or her. You do not care whether the person you love is too younger for you or whether he or she is much older than you. Your love is so intense and passionate that you feel your marriage can survive any vast age differences. What you feel is true. When your love is intense and real, age does not matter at all. Your age is just biological statistics. The happiness of your marriage is related to the compatibility and matching wavelength you enjoy with your spouse. And this is where the age factor between you and your spouse plays a trickish role in your relationship. The behavioral changes you undergo as you age does matter a lot in deciding the lifespan of your marriage. Shall I elaborate a little further? You're bubbly, impulsive, and energetic in your youth. You're keyed up and stressed by your work-related pressures and other responsibilities during your middle age. You're subdued, mature, and mellow in your old age. So, your attitude towards life changes with your age. And it is these changes in your attitude that matters in your marriage. When you're young, your blood runs warm. You want to enjoy your life to the hilt. You're energetic, active, agile, and sprightly. You're fresh and ready to experiment everything in your life. You're often impetuous and spontaneous in your behavior. Your attitude towards your life changes in your late middle age. You have now lost your youthful vibrancy. You're worried about the stability of your job. You keep worrying about your health as you're just a stone step away from your old age. You're worried about your life after your retirement. You're confused and tensed about your responsibilities towards your spouse and children. And there are even more radical changes in your attitude towards your life in your old age. You now feel physically tired and mentally drained. You constantly feel apprehensive about your health and financial status. You're no longer excited about anything happening in your life. You have lost your energetic fervor to enjoy your life. You are disinterested in mingling with people as you have become cynical because of the lessons life has taught you. Your appearance has lost its attraction. Your body also feels the impact of your old age. You lose interest in interacting with others and become taciturn and aloof. Can you see the differences in your attitude and behavior as you travel through the different phases of your age? It is these mental changes you undergo that finally play a great role when you marry a person who is too younger or too older to you. It does not matter if the wife is older than a husband by 2 or 3 years, because such small age difference between couples hardly matters. But when a woman marries someone many years younger to her, she'll be unable to keep up with the vibrancy of her husband because the age gap between them is little too big. When a man marries an aged woman, she cannot keep up with this energetic sexual drive. This will definitely create many relationship problems between them. But when the wife is younger than the man, she is equal to him in her sexual interest and other life interests. What happens to a marriage when an aged man marries a girl fit to be his daughter? The girl is very young and wants to enjoy her life, but her aged husband cannot satisfy her physically and mentally. What happens to a marriage when there is an age difference of 20 to 30 years between couples? Such marriages are most likely to fail as the age difference is more of father and daughter and mother and son. You're bubbly and raring to enjoy life to the full when you're young. Your thoughts are youthful and your actions are vigorous, vibrant, and fervent when you're young. When you marry a spouse of the same age group, your married life has romance, fun, vigor, and freshness. This is something you cannot enjoy in your married life if your spouse is old aged, because your aged spouse cannot keep up with your youthful verve and energy. After a few years of marriage, you will feel you have acted rashly in marrying a person who's too old for you. Now for the delicate question. What makes you marry a person who's fit to be a mother or father? It is money. Yes, you're lured by the wealth of the person who's very older to you in age. You marry an old rich person only when you're attracted to his or her richness and affluence. When you marry an aged person, you feel your marriage will survive when your personal cravings for the best things in life is fulfilled by a rich spouse. But you're taken aback when your marriage is very short lived. It is because the age gap between you and your spouse is a little too huge. Your youthful thoughts and mindset never sync with the matured mentality of the aged person you foolishly married. What happens when you marry someone well below your age? After a few years of your married life, your young spouse will find you dull and staid. As years go by, your spouse will have nothing in common to talk to you. Your maturity clash and collide with the youthful mindset of your much younger spouse. Can you see how the mentality of your age has an emphatic role in your married life? You might say that there are a lot of successful marriages where the age gap between couples is very high, but such couples form a very small percentage. So, they cannot be counted as a scale to decide the age factor of your marriage. It is true that age is just a matter of years. You feel young or old according to your mindset. Your mind ages only when you feel old. But biologically, your body reacts to your age. This is the reason it is always mentally and physically healthy to marry someone your age group. Did this video make you understand the importance of age difference in your married life? Marriage Realities will have many such relationship eye-openers. Subscribe to my channel to understand your marriage in a new light. Press the bell icon for updates about my latest relationship videos. Make love forever until death do us part your relationship goal.